Freeman to hit. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
First and second, no outs here in the finale of this 4-game set. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Chopped on the ground. The flip, there's 1.
You're out.
On to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Julian off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Got him swinging. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 1 and the Giants coming up. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park. Today's starter for Colorado, Tomoyuki Sagano. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Luis Ariz stands in. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. McCarthy around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Willie Adames stands in. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. 0-2 now. Oh, right to the backstop. Arise into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Batting fourth, first base.
Here's the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Willie Adames.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Swings through the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
1 down. Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Beck settles under this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Hard liner. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. The Giants lead it 2-1. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Devers takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting seventh, first baseman, TJ Brumfield.
Hey!
Ball, that's out.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Troy Johnston stands in now and watches strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside, ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's in for a strike. 3-1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. In the air, left field. McCarthy under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Tap foul at the plate. Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground, Chapman throws across the diamond, inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Well, Singy, as we said at the top, this matchup has been one-sided recently. It's still early, but we're all tied up.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see when you're the underdog. Stay close, give yourself a shot. Sometimes all it takes is one swing or one mistake to turn a ball game.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bailey in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down. And now Bader up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Misses the sweeper. Strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We move ahead. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jordan Beck.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a bouncer. In time to Devers. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Tyler Freeman.
And that one fouled off. Freeman hits it in the air. Lee on the move. 2 down. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies.
Hey!
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. All even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
And he lays down a bunt. And it goes just foul. Strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Slings to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Ariz starting up the middle at second, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Fouled off left side. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie
Adames getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And a strike in there. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Giants go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. In the air, left field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. But all these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Man at second. Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here's the first baseman. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder, Troy Johnston.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball up the middle. The rise. Flips it. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Go ahead run on base. Brett Sullivan digging in for the Rockies.
Yep, that ball went out.
Doyle on third. Johnston at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. bottom of the fourth, Rafael Devers steps in, leading the league in RBIs. When traffic's on the bases, he seems to always come through.
Yes, he does, Boog, and doesn't try to do too much, just drives in runs like clockwork.
Up the middle. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Going 1. On the ground to third. Castro sends it to first. That's the inning. We'll head to the fifth, tied at 2. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Willie Castro. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Jordan Beck.
Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Devers takes it to the bag, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
The designated hitter, Tyler Freeman.
Now at the plate, Tyler Freeman. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Rockies are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Ball, that's low.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1-1 now.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
So here's Bader now. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. Went with a sweeper for the strike. The 0-1. And Singy, he leads the league this year in runs scored. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back here in San Francisco. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies.
Second baseman, Edouard Julien.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. On a line, McCarthy trying to get there. Brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Runner on the go. No throw, safe at second. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. To the right side, Devers. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the first baseman.
Hey!
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one missed. Troy Johnston in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time. And the inning is over. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back here in San Francisco. Well, Siggy, recently this has been a one-sided rivalry, but today has been different. It's like little brother just hit a growth spurt and is throwing haymakers.
Yeah, Boog, they're showing they're not backing down anymore, playing with confidence and proving this rivalry's got some new life.
The rise, leading things off, it takes a strike. On the ground right side, Julian. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Here's the pitch to Adames. Check swing went around. 1-2. Two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Devers at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Devers in his 10th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Herget getting loose as well. Swings over the top of that one. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies. Number 45 on the pitch here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Elliot Ramos. Out towards right center field. Doyle under it. And that will end the inning. A strong showing from the Colorado. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Ball one.
The Giants trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of inning number 7. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Julien stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Oracle Park. Well, Singy, recent history shows that this has been a one-sided matchup, but we haven't seen the same dominance today.
Yeah, the other side has come in ready, and they're making this a much more competitive ball game.
That's out to center field. Doyle under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And he swings through that one. The Rockies trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Right side, and that's just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Patrick Bailey, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fouled off down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. 0-2. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, digging in, Brenton Doyle. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
To the right side, and foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one opts against the fence. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one lifted to left. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So no one on after the sac fly. And here's the first baseman.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Bounce to the left side. In time to Devers. Got him. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like...
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. Now on the bump, Ryan Barucki.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ground ball right side. Devers takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th.
For Colorado.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Victor Vodnik.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Movement in the bullpen. Juan Mejia, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Bunting for a hit. Barehand scoop, and he beats it. He's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. He's been a great free agent sign.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one was indeed a strike, so that removes their last challenge. Tying run at the plate. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Man at second. Up the middle, Tovar. Slings to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Check swing. He went. Strike one. The Giants with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 9th. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball. Nope.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
To third, Chapman. Arias has it for one. And two. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Third out. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Juan Mejia on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's outside.
Mejia goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Chapman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Congrats to him on that first MLB win. I know he's been antsy waiting for it to come. It took a while, but now he can focus on win number 2 and beyond.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants will have 3 minutes to hit as many home runs. Let's get right to it. It's time. 2 minutes are now on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Kyle Schwarber.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the National League, Tyler Mahle.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And the MLB All-Star Game is underway. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball, that's outside.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down. On the ground to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it, get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And ball one to Judge. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. On the ground, right side. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe.
He's good.
First and second, no outs. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Big time power. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Fair ball. Here comes Witt around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And there's a foul ball. Judge on second. Raleigh at first with no outs.
Ball, that's out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Two aboard with one out. Here's Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. Two on, one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ball.
Out to short, Lindor. They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia. And now here's the starter for the American League, Joe Ryan. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing. Stepping in, Jake McCarthy. Bunting for a hit. Flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
There's the strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Batting third.
So now with one away and a man at second. Juan Soto down.
Soto.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's off the batter's eye. A soaring shot to center. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a miss. The 0-1. And that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Bryce Harper. That one fouled off. Harper with another scorching run of play lately. Comes up empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. Third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Logan Webb. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground,
That
right
ball's
side.
foul.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting it from the Boston Red Sox, the left fielder, Jared Duran.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Towards first. Harper steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Comes up empty. That's to third. Zips it across, and they get Altuve for the out. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for the American League. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Ketel Marte. Marte with a homer in his last game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. It's not the first time we've seen him chase a fastball out of the zone. In fact, it's happened a few times now, and that's something to pay attention to the rest of the way.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
From the Los Angeles Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Smith thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their left. Challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. In the air, right field. And that is that. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Christopher Sanchez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1. Short hop liner, handled it short, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hey!
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. AL down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the order. Jake McCarthy digs in now. A single and a run scored and a walk. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the National League, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air, out towards left center. Witt under it. And that's the third out. NL goes down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the fourth. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Now pitching for
Zach Wheeler takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hey!
That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge.
Tosses to first. That is the inning. New pitcher now, Tarek Skubal.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ohtani batting with one down, takes a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. Ohtani tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Marte.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Back here in Philadelphia, Yandy Diaz now. Nick Pivetta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. This one trailed right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run shot and they take the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Nice throw from short right to get him. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. And foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And Judge is down on strikes. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Rico Garcia.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robert Garcia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Jacks getting loose as well. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Suarez, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And it's even up.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Over to Diaz. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the National League. They're down 3-2. Back here in Philadelphia. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org.
Now pitching for
Here's a new
Nationals.
pitcher from the pen,
Number
Dennis
16,
Santana.
Dennis Santana.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 4-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Strike two.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Buxton in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Way out front for strike two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're...
It appears Dave Roberts. Devin Williams comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Williams.
Williams, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man, that got him square in the mask. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Nope.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Yandy Diaz.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. And a strike in there. Out to short, Lindor. And that'll. But 2 rounds. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Garcia. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
The 0-2. And that one almost hit him. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one at 95 missed up top. Ball 3. Shohei Ohtani on deck for the National League. Now a check swing on 3-1. Appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And the 1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. And they throw a pair on the board.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Now batting Jaron Duran. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Popped up. Lindor settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the... Ryan Walker gets the call from the pen.
Ryan Walker.
On the ground to third. And that chance handled. Throws across the diamond. And 2 away to start the 7th. So now a pinch hitter, Gunnar Henderson, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1-2-3 goes the AL as they hold on to him. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Marte up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard, and we are starting over.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hader warming up as well. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Chapman delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the National League, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
That was straight queso right there.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Kerry Carpenter. He represents the go-ahead run. Mason Miller into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
Hey!
Oh, 2 now. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next with the American League.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
That's the 3rd. Suarez throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Hader. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
0-1 now.
Hey!
Bunt attempt popped up, and there's 1 down.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And a ground ball to first. Diaz takes it to the bag, 2 away.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Wilyer Abreu. He represents the go-ahead run. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
That one at triple digits. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness.
Nope.
I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the Americans. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Griffin Jacks. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. Action in the pen down there. Cade Smith, the closer, is getting loose. Helsley also getting ready. Almost got him. Line drive and a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Oh, that's just out.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-0 Ground one is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The batter, number 4.
So now with one away and a man at second, digging in, Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. Tap foul at the plate. And ball one.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the National League, the catcher, Will Smith.
Check swing. He went. Strike one. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-2.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, on to extra innings. Jarren Duran now at the plate. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Harper under it. He's got it. One up, one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Henderson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Dives, but it's off his glove. Oops, he came home with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here in extra innings. Good job to fight that one off. This to third. Suarez throw to first in time. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. Back.
Number 21, Ryan Helsley.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. The National League going with a pinch runner. Jackson Merrill. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Chop to third. Berger tags the runner. On the run, throw to first. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis
Jr. So a change being made at first base. And pinch running for the National League, C.J. Abrams. Ball one, no strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one. Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The winning run on second base. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance.
And that is the inning. Now into the game, William Contreras. He takes over behind the plate. Leading off, Shea Langoliers. Grounded out his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. To the right side, Harper. Throw is high and over his head.
Up next for the pinch hitting for the American League, number 50, Lenny Sosa.
Alex Bregman now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
Hey! Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're here at the top half of the 11th. This one in the air, center field. McCarthy settles under it, brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's 6-5. Here's the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And misses inside, but he scrambles back. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Yohan Moncada. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone.
Hey!
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the American League, the first baseman, number 2.
So digging in, Yandy Diaz. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs and a runner at third. We are in the 11th. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Last shot here. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
In the air, left field. Durant snags it on the run. Now a relay to third, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left. 1 away on the flyout. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
The designated hitter, Yohan Ohtani.
Runner at third, 2 away. They're down to their final strike. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.